Hello friends, my name is Habib. Today we're going to learn how to make a peer hover effect using HTML and CSS. So, first I'll create two buttons. A H1 So now, for the button, the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to style the button. So I will increase its I'll increase the padding to like 20 pixels. I'll set the width to 100% of the viewport width, to all of the viewport width, set the height to 50% of the viewport height. Maybe 25% would be better instead. 25% would be better instead. And this will be like 50. And I'll also remove the text from this. Now the first thing I'm going to do is that I'll write button hover tilde h1 font size 100 pixels, meant 10 rem. So now you see that when I hover over this button, let me reduce the size, 3 rem. And when I hover over this button, this text, it becomes bigger. If I create another H1, you see that both of them become bigger. This tilde, it means when this button is hovered, set any H1 that is after the button's font size to this. But if I use the plus operator, then you see that only the first one is going to come bigger. The plus operator, it just says that when the button is hovered, set an element with a H1, sets the first one after it to font size to 3 rem. So this hello is the one directly after it, and since this bar is not directly after it, it's not going to work. So anyways, I'll use this plus H1. And now for the H1, I'll set its font size to 0 rem. And I'll set this transition to like 0.5 seconds. Obviously it's not going to work, is it? Obviously it doesn't work. Set 3 rem. This time I'm going to set the scale to 0, 0, which means the scale will be 0 pixels. And this time I'll set the scale to 1 pixel. Transition, not transition. Terrible mistake. Set transform origin to 50%, 50%. Okay, 0%, 50%. There we go. Now 50%, 50%. Duh. 0%, 50%. 0%, 0%. This is the X 50%, 0%. Now next thing I'm going to do is that I'll center the button on the screen. Obviously, but I'd give the body a display of flex and justify the content in the center. Gah, this is meant to be colon, not semicolon. Now you see that this happens. Now this H1 is right next to it. Why? Well, we need to set the flex direction to column. And also align item center. Now finally I can set this to 50% and 50%. So now we have to give all of this some styling to make it look better. So styling it is. Styling will be our next mission for today. I'll set the border to none. Wait, I want it to have a very chunky. I want it to look very sort of cartoony. So I'll give it a very sick. I will give it a very sick outline of 3 pixels black. So have to make this solid. I'll give it a very chunky outline. Chunky basically means sick. And I'll set the border radius to 25%. Yikes. 25 pixels. Yeah, let's reduce this. Yeah. I mean, maybe I should reduce the chunkiness of the outline. Increase the chunkiness of the outline. And now we need to find a better color for this button. So I'll go to Google Color Picker. I am going to make its color. I'll set its background to a linear gradient. So the first color is going to be light red. Second color is going to be sort of darker red. And then I could change it to, let me say, it's like 50%. 50%. Makes it look more cartoonish. 60%. 80%. I could not change this to 60%. 10%. 90%. 85%. Yeah, 50% is better. So now we also want it so that when this button is hovered, it is going to become bigger. So I am going to no scale. Let's set the padding to, yeah. What's the current padding exactly? Apparently the current padding is nothing. So I'll set the padding to like 2 pixels. Nothing happens. 20 pixels. No. Width. 30 as VW, as VW, as VSCW. There we go, there we go. Oh no, what is happening? Aha, I found the problem. 60 SVW. I'll set the height to 30 SVH. Yeah, maybe I should reduce the intensity of this. And give it a transition of 0.5 seconds. And I'll copy this. Control C, Control V. Every programmer's best friend. Control C, Control V. Set the border to 100%. Maybe I'll make the top a bit lighter. Oh no! I don't want to. I don't want to leave out of the page. Phew, that was a close one. Maybe change it to an orange. There we go, we're getting somewhere. Then change the bottom to a dark orange. There we go. Now, lorem ipsum amit dolor olor. The last thing we need to do is we need to pick a good font family. So I'll search for Varela Round. Of course, Varela Round. One of my favorite fonts. Select regular 400. Go to import. Copy this. Yeah. Go up. Now paste this right here. And I'll basically set everything's font family to Varela Round. Oh yeah, and I'll make it extremely sick. Next, I need to change the background color. Yes. Body, not body. The background. Body's worst enemy. Now it's set to a background. Linear gradient. Now put crimson and corn flower blue just to test. Cover. Background repeats cover. Fit. Oh well. Just set the background color to crimson. Crimson doesn't look quite good, so I'll set it to a bright orange. There we go. Anyways, that is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel, ObaCode. Bye.